Hello again folks and welcome to another entry of Destinasi GP. We barely caught our breath just before the second of our doubleheader in Spielberg, Austria kicked off last weekend, and it was a cracker. Here's how our second weekend in the Austrian hills went. Football was some of the things our riders got down to doing on Thursday ahead of the Austrian GP, along with the usual rounds of press interviews of course. Besides that, both our MotoGP stars also spent time in the green carpet zone to virtually meet and greet fans from all corners of the globe, as well as some of the fans on ground which, as you can see, come in all shapes and sizes. As always, our Moto3 squad were the first to head out on track. Just like the week before, both John McPhee and Darren Binder wasted no time to top the timesheets through practice. Though things didn't go according to plan during Saturday's qualifying, spirits remained high for both John and Darren ahead of Sunday's race. As the lights went out, what unfolded was yet another Moto3 classic. Both John and Darren fought their way up the order early on, even fighting in the lead group in the first half of the 23-lap melee. Despite their speedy pace and gutsy efforts, both John and Darren had to settle for 7th and 9th respectively as the checkered flag waved. Alright folks, let's take a quick break from the action to bring you another edition of our Meet the Team segment. This week we get to know one of the key personnel within our Moto2 garage, and here's what you ought to know about Jake's data engineer.
Hi guys, my name's Matt Last. I'm the data engineer for Jake Dixon in Moto2. I've been with the team since 2020 and since Jake has come on board, I am responsible for all the electronics on the bike, making sure the bike works and functions each session every weekend. Through the weekend, when Jake comes in off the bike, he will describe his feelings, and then it's down to us to then look at the data, analyse the bike, analyse him, and try and find improvements everywhere around the track with the bike and him through the weekend. You're always on your toes, and that's what I love about the job. Yeah, I just always knew I wanted to be within sport, within racing, and made that my goal and my target, and I always enjoyed the data acquisition side while studying, and that was really what I wanted to pursue.
Moving over to our Moto2 squad, their second weekend in Austria got off to a much tougher start than the previous week. Pace proved elusive initially, but both Jake Dixon and teammate Xavi Vierge persevered through Friday and Saturday. Xavi had his work cut out for Sunday after qualifying 20th on the grid, whereas Jake fared better with his qualifying result of 13th. The going got even tougher for both as the lights went out to start Sunday's 25-lap battle in Spielberg. Both Jake and Xavi fought hard to climb the ladder all race long, eventually settling for 11th and 14th respectively, thus claiming some much-deserved points in the process too. Alright folks, we're taking one more break from the action because it's time for the final round of our 90-second team knowledge quiz with our riders. This week, it's Moto2 rider Xavi Vierge's turn, and let's see how the Catalan fared.
Four, 5, 6, 5K is 0.4, 0.5. Moto2, 2018. No, what is the, sorry, what 2015. (2018), 20, 19. I say 19 at the beginning. 2019, I say. With John McPhee, Le Mans. Oh, 3. 80. 100. 120. 160. 200.
For Petronas Yamaha SRT, their second Austrian outing initially kicked off in similar fashion as the previous weekend. Despite announcing his upcoming retirement the weekend before, living legend Valentino Rossi's resolve appeared undeterred. Valentino, along with substitute rider Cal Crutchlow, took to the asphalt astride the Yamaha M1s and proceeded to give it their best once more. Naturally, this being a historically tough circuit for Yamaha machines, Valentino and Cal could only muster 18th and 20th respectively after Saturday's qualifying. Like the week before, Sunday's pre-race procession in Austria was a spectacle for the fans, but it paled in comparison to what eventually unfolded in the race. As rain fell in the late stages of the race, drama ensued, and the last 5 laps kept fans at the edge of their seats. Alas, despite gambling on a slightly early bike swap, Cal just missed out on scoring points after finishing 17th. Valentino, on the other hand, fared better and was even in the running for a historic 200 podium at one point. Alas, riding with slick tyres on a wet track proved too much even for the legend, but he still revelled in a sensational 8th place finish, much to the delight of both the team and fans. And that's how our second weekend in Austria went, and what a weekend it was! Which were your favourite moments? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe while you're at it as well. Hope you enjoyed this edition of Destinasi GP. Sit tight and look out for our next entry from the upcoming British GP at Silverstone. Until then, stay safe folks!